Hello and a very warm welcome to the Grassroots Weekender show on a Saturday. Yes, I put a bit of blue on just to brighten things up a little bit because it just reminds me of a nice blue sky, and the rain and the weather has been atrocious today for August, and I must admit everyone is just hoping that summer will come. June, it was okay, wasn't it? I was away in Cyprus, but everyone here had a lovely June, and that was our summer by the looks of things. I think we'll have to start changing the schedule now when our summer comes. April, May, June, July, August, winter, September, right the way through. We've extended winter. Anyway, climate change, they say. Climate change, nothing changed for us, except we've got no summer. We had a few weeks in June as our summer. Anyway, welcome to the show. I've been out today, but obviously it was really poor. As I say, the weather, it's not going to get any better, I don't think. You know, they said the storm's coming in there, and I heard we're going to be into 40 degrees of warm weather in the next week or so. Well, I hope not really, because we have to do our walk for the Yorkshire Three Peaks up a mountain. Imagine that, Penny Ghent, dear me, 40 degrees. We won't do the 12 hours. I wouldn't, not in that weather, hot, heat. It really kills me. Walking in it, don't mind lying in it, because you've always got a pool there if you're on holiday, haven't you? Just dive into the pool or go to the sea and chill out a little bit there, cool down. But there's no cooling down when you're trying to do a marathon walk up and down mountains, 3 Yorkshire's 3 peaks in 12 hours, 40 degrees. If we do that, we deserve a massive medal. Plenty of water. The water won't last long, I'll guarantee you. Anyway, no matter how much you have with you, be soaking yourself, keeping yourself cool. Anyway, wish us luck, and you can go on to our GoFundMe there. What is it? Yorkshire Three Peaks, TXCL, Hearts of Gold, Yorkshire Three Peaks. And please, if you don't mind, a little bit of funding goes a long way. I've had a couple there. Thank you to State and Anne, who've GoFunded me today, and GoFunded me. Anyway, sponsored me for a little bit of a walk. I appreciate that, and the lads will as well. We're trying our best. That's all we can do for our Hearts of Gold initiatives. Children with mental health and disadvantaged children that we're trying to support within grassroots football, and probably all walks of life as well. We want to try and give community awards out as well. We want to build it up, and you can write into us and just say, look, we want this person thanked for the work they do in our local community. It won't be like a big TV series, ITV, unsung heroes and things like that. We can't do that, but we're local, we're a community, people who don't get recognised, you know, like your Liverpool Echo Awards and all these big awards. We want to pick out the people, just a nice little award, that's all it is. If you don't mind getting support from us in the community, because we know quite a few who aren't recognised, and we can go around and pick our own awards as well and talk amongst ourselves and just surprise these people. Makes a difference, and that's what we want to do, and that's what we have been doing since 2003, into our 20th anniversary, would you believe? We don't cross the line. Yes, 20th anniversary, 20 years plus the ones that we didn't add on there that I've been doing the work in, but I've come up with that idea of don't cross the line in 2003. So there you go. Wow, 20 years celebrating. Thank you very much for everyone who's been on board with us. Thanks very much for Liverpool Football Club, the programme they're going to be putting in about the tournament that we have 26, 27, 28, and Everton have gone one step bigger than that, because we've been talking to their PR department, and they are going to send some ambassadors down. Not too sure what days, not too sure what ambassadors are coming down, but hey ho, yes, hey ho. Thank you very much indeed to Everton, and the kids will be made up, because normally ambassadors, well, hopefully are the ex-players, and we'll just give them a little thing or two to do, and you know, how long they stay, things stay an hour and watch some football as well. That'd be fantastic. Look forward to meeting up with them, and thank you again to Everton Football Club. We're waiting for the PGMOL to come back to us there with see what they can do with referee or something like that, and also the PFA. But they will respond, and Sky. We've got to contact them a little bit later on and tell them that Everton are coming along with ambassadors. Hopefully it's on, well, every day if we could do Saturday, Sunday, Monday. We can't promise. They're picking not us. We can't tell you what days they're going to be coming on, so if you're lucky enough to be playing on a day when they turn up, well, get your camera ready, get your autograph booth ready, and get some autographs. We'll try and get as many people as we possibly can there for that tournament as well, but we're all going to be busy. Now we've got it, as I say, we've got it till 1 o'clock. We've put 2 o'clock on the forms, but we're trying to not go, that's only if overboard, any accidents, anything like that. 2 o'clock, you just don't know. We've just got to put a little bit of safety time in there as well. But we're trying to get the tournament all finished by 1 o'clock, and to do that we need all teams, yes, all teams, to be our experts. And when we say go, you get on that pitch and you have your kick-off. No time wasting whatsoever. We need to get this tournament over and done with, and everything at home as well, because there's players there who want to go to a game, supporters as well, who want to go to a game. And the Premier League, the big kick-offs, people like to follow that one as well. And on the Sunday, we've got the 11s and 12s. Liverpool are away to Newcastle on that day as well. And this is why we've got plenty of teams coming into that one. We need a couple of places for the under-11s. Get in touch with me. We know it will fill up because there'll be last-minute teams wanting tournaments. So we'll try and do it now so we can tell everyone it's full. mallet.don'ttexttheline.com if you don't mind. And also on the Bank Holiday Monday we've got 7s, 8s, 9s and 10s. A couple of places on the 7s and 10s. And we've got reserved places up for grabs on the 8s and 9s. Yeah, I've got that right. And on the, I don't think we just have the 11s on the Saturday, which is the, the Sunday, which is the medium, high to medium level, medium to high level, get that right. And on the Saturday, we've got 7s, 8s, 9s and 10s, which I believe is full. Yes, unless the team drops out, so we've got a reserve standing by to come in there. That'll all be full anyway. But obviously if you want those places, get in touch with myself, mallet.don'ttexttheline.com. It's going to motivate everyone. It's going to be a great tournament, and we've actually finished the trophies there, well, 1 o'clock in the morning. I was waiting until, because I like to get them all done early so no one's going to be let down. Yeah, that's one job out the way, and we just need everyone to turn up on time. Any late kick-offs, obviously, if you can't afford a late kick-off, so we will try our very best to kick off at 9 o'clock, and if we need to, we'll ask some of the teams and do some kick-offs at 8:45 and bring the time level a little bit earlier for you. We know teams want to get off away early and spend the rest of the bank holiday, so the tournament is for one day and finish, so the cup finals will all be played on that day. At the Sunday, the Saturday and the Sunday, we'll bring them a little bit earlier as well. So there you go. Tournaments galore, 3 days, myself and Dan will be doing with you, not getting a penny, voluntary, CIC, that's what we are, grassroots. I've taken my annual leave to do this, I really have. So what more could you ask for? And yeah, bank holiday as well, double time, give that up. What am I like? Just to do all these tournaments, to make sure that the kids enjoy themselves. See, a lot of teams don't see what goes in to the background work. They really don't. I'm going by emails. We've got nearly 100 teams here over the 3 days in grassroots football, and that's what we're dealing with. And if you look at it and you say, because you turn up and you turn around, we play our games and everyone gives the pressure to the organisers, don't they? Yes, they do. Well, we've got our fixture secretary, Dan, who takes over from me when all the fixtures are full, and he'll be in touch very soon, and we'll probably do something in here. We'll tell everyone to tune in to the DXL TV from Touchlines. We'll put a programme on about it, and you can all get your fixtures and what have you there. But we'll keep you informed on that one. A few more teams just to join up, excuse me, and then we will have the fixtures for you. There's a massive update on the tournaments. We want it to be nice. We've got teams from Wales, Cheshire, Warrington, playing in Manchester League, they're coming along as well, West Riding. And we've got it sanctioned by the Liverpool County FA. Yes, we have. So we're trying to make sure that everything is done right, correctly, everyone's safe, and everyone enjoys the tournament, especially the kids. So it's up down to you coaches, managers, to make sure all your parents behave, because it's the REFspect Tournament. It's to support our referees and make sure that they all turn up in the following weeks to come at the Winter League games as well. So we want to make a really good show, and we want you all to support our referees, and we're waiting for confirmation on Sky Sports, as I say. Hopefully they'll come along. We want to make a difference, and we want a little launch with something that's going over the weekend. We want you to respect our referees as they do. Yes, we totally agree, respect goes both ways. It does, and the referees understand that themselves. So if we all stand back, refrain for shouting any verbal abuse, showing any verbal abuse, excuse me, or aggressive behaviour, that's out the window. It's the REFspect Tournament. Take that with you, and remember this when you're all there. Write it down, rewind it, play it back. Don't be a bully, be a friend. Don't be a racist, that won't mend. Don't be abusive or aggressive. To show respect is more impressive. That goes to everyone involved. That's the grassroots family. All get involved, all support our referees, and all support each other. Let's all show loads of passion, clap each other for good football, good goals. This is what we need. We just need everyone enjoying themselves. And I want to walk around there, and myself and Dan and everyone who's involved with us just want to see kids enjoying themselves. Win, lose or draw, regardless what it is. It's a tournament to get you all back, get you fit, develop your teams, get them ready for the Winter League, because that's what we're doing with ours in the under-7s. And as I keep saying, I like Bambi on ice, but I tell you what, I want those kids to enjoy themselves regardless of any scores. And I believe that teams playing with better teams will develop. The kids will develop more. Honestly, they learn how to play the game, they want to be like them, they want to start controlling, they watch kids with the ball, and it makes them want to learn. That's me. We don't want them, obviously, annihilated. We don't want them, oh, what's going to happen here, but we don't mind them losing. No, that's part and parcel of grassroots football. You've got to lose along the way somewhere. And okay, not every game, but I know, I'm a firm believer in development, and the kids will improve, and as they go along in their league, they start to play games, draw games, win games. Yeah, they'll lose games, but that's what we're expecting anyway. So we're not going to be world beaters. The team won't be like our under-8s world beaters. You know, it's not, but they need to learn to lose as well. They get upset, you can't win everything. There's a stronger team, fair dues, but our lads will develop and they'll become as good as them, because I believe in kids developing, and they will. Once they learn, get into their heads what they have to do, they're just developing. They're just, honestly, they don't shut up at the moment. They're all this, all that, talking, and it's not about football. You're trying to coach them, trying to learn them, and they're talking about something else. That, you know, when I go back to school and they give me all kinds of these stories and what they've done on the day and where they've been, and you're thinking, come on, concentrate just for 1 hour. It is hard, but they will get there, and I just want to see them with a smile on their faces, and they will do when they see their new kit. That's what it is all about, development. But unfortunately, we're now hearing that fees are going up at the hubs and things like this for next season. They are pricing kids out of football. League fees will be rising. Referees' fees have already risen. Where do you draw the line? Where do these teams have to get the money from? Because parents are struggling at the moment. So we need to get a few managers in, and we will do over the next coming weeks, and we'll discuss, and big clubs, and we'll hopefully get someone from the likes of the River Juniors who are really understanding. They've got loads of kids, and Quarry Greens, Kirby Town teams, all these teams who are facing price rises every single day, not just in football, but in general. You know, where do you draw the line sometimes? How can we support these kids to play football? Because the councils are not at the moment. They're not. So we need our MPs to come along and understand what grassroots football is all about, and let's put a stop to all these rises, and let's have more money ploughed in to keep the costs down in grassroots football. I'd love to do this tournament for nothing. I'd love to. What I mean by that is where teams can come in and play a tournament and get a nice little trophy, and it hasn't cost them anything. And our lads down there, you know, Paul Cooper and Ernie Brennan, they do it all. They want to see kids playing free football, free versus free they do. and I haven't. I had to apologise because normally I promote that as much as I can this year, and this year's just been a little bit busy and hectic with loads of stuff to do and other things, you know, family matters as well that come into you have to take these things on board, and you have to get through the best you can, believe me, you really do. And you've just got to, we all say, and people say, life goes on. Yeah, it does, you know, but sometimes you can do without the things that come across your path. It really, you really can, but you have to face them. You have to face reality in the eye and, yeah, get on with things and try and do things the best you can. And that's what I've been trying to do right the way through. I want to try and put 100% into this walk and try and achieve it if I can. And that's what I'll do. And also the tournament, to make myself at the start of the year, these have been 2 challenges: to do the Yorkshire Three Peaks within 12 hours and put on a big tournament. And it really has surpassed my, honestly, expectations. The way this tournament has gone, the teams that are coming in from all over. We did say yesterday that we wanted to do a national tournament once, or an international tournament, bring all teams from all over, and they can meet teams and bring them all together. And we just said we'll start off with the local one, then drop the national and things like that. It has turned out to be a national tournament. Teams, as I say, from all over are coming into it, and people, honestly, I'm getting to meet people online and like your best mates, and I can't wait to meet all you people up there. You've got to bear with me as well, because we're going to be busy. Even though we'd like to sit and talk to you for hours, we want to make sure that teams get their games, teams get what we promised, and teams enjoy themselves. It might be a bit of a rush, but football is. Kids don't mind rushing and playing football, do we? And we only have to go from A to B to keep things in perspective. We just want everyone to enjoy themselves. That's all we're after. So if you haven't entered the tournament yet, we've got a couple of spare places. The Bank Holiday Monday and the Under 11s on the medium high on the Sunday. Bank Holiday Monday is low to medium. Get in touch with me, get booked up, get in there, and let's get these games underway, because it's almost upon us, I assure you. We don't want you rushing around. We just want teams in there, especially these new teams, you know what I mean? It's going to be nice. Under 7s, that's what I want to see. Okay, we're coming towards the end of our show. We've had a right couple of days. Honestly, it's been so busy for me in Don't Cross the Line, REFspect programme, and also No Ref, No Game, Hearts of Gold initiatives, getting the t-shirts done. Honestly, God, the amount of stuff that I've had to put in perspective and do over these last couple of days has just been unreal. I've got to get on with it. I've got to make sure that I get the deadline done and look after people. But if you still, well, I don't think so. I don't know where I was going then with this, but you're still looking for a place in the tournament, mal at don'txtheline.com. And if you want to go on the reserve list, by all means, I can put you on there, because sometimes teams can have a mishap and something may happen and you're straight in to cover. Okay, we've got 1.5 minutes left of the show, so please bear with me. If you've got anything that you'd like to say, any birthdays going on, mal at don'txtheline.com, give you a mention, any tournaments that you've got up and coming. How's it for yourselves? How's the pocket? That's what we need to know. How is your pocket? Are you saving your money for this winter season? It's going to cost everyone a fortune, a small fortune. And people, I think I was talking to someone today and just say, that's the way it is, you know. Playing football is not as cheap as what it used to be. It's big money now, and you can't do anything about it. You can, and I think we can. And I want to try, and I'd love to get our local MP in there to discuss how we can save and make ends meet within grassroots football, because it's part of life. Kids are enjoying themselves. Kids want to play football. We want to keep them all fit. And when we're all depressed at home, we can't let that run onto our kids. We have to make do, as you say. We all put on a brave face, even including myself, when things are going wrong. You need to continue and put in perspective and get on with life. So there you go, we've come to the end of our show. Thank you very much, so much for tuning in to us. We'll be back again tomorrow evening, around about 7 o'clock. Got anything to tell me, got anything to add, mal at don'txtheline.com. Add me as a friend on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, all the social network sites. In the meantime, put your feet up, relax, And if you're going to any games today, enjoy them and make sure that you show loads of respect on and off the field of play. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a great evening. Good night. God bless.